Alright, so we are about to witness what
Scarlett
that entails.
versus Probe. I believe they did face 2 weeks ago, I want to say, or maybe a week ago. I very vividly remember a Scarlett versus Probe game, and I also remember that Scarlett became the first non-Korean to face, to win ESL Open Cup Asia. All right, we got a lobby link in.
All right, let's get in there.
Chicken Man gonna be joining us here. Or I guess not.
Is he even in chat? Oh, he's in chat. I checked. There were no injured classes.
Alright.
Come on.
I know what you're saying. I get it.
Alright, let's check their pages. Is Scarlett teamless now?
Yep, Scarlett is currently teamless. Newbie did disband their StarCraft 2 division.
Alright.
A lot of them went to Kaisi.
Alright, everyone.
Welcome
to Everdream. Yaku. Did you ever dream?
I did at one point, but then reality set in.
No, it's enough. You don't need to elaborate. In the southwest corner of the map. Currently teamless. All the way from the land of Canada, it is our red Zerg. The one, the only. It's Scarlett. And in the northeast corner of the map, the Australian Protoss representing Legacy Esports. It is not a High Templar, it is in fact a probe.
Alrighty, Steel,
So, alright.
Yep, we're gonna be...
We're gonna touch from down under. We're all here in down under. Casting the StarCraft tournament.
Are you upside down, eh?
Okay. You've turned into New Zealander.
I was trying to do Canadian. Just been turned upside down, eh?
Light is informing us that Scarlett vs. Probe happened during ESL Open number 11.
Yeah, I knew it was 2 weeks
ago. Where Scarlett killed her housemates, Ranger, Rex, and Probe. Yep.
Before becoming the champion, yeah, I remember that pretty vividly, although we're not casting Vivid.
Wait, are they both in the team house right now?
Probe isn't. Probe is down under at the moment.
Right, so very standard opening for both of these players right now. Probe scouting for the third base, which is...
Probe is scouting with a probe, yeah?
Yep. The probe, probe is scouting with the probe is scouting.
Yeah. The probe is scouting and probe gets the information.
It's like, we need parentheses for when you speak, like, probe, the player, is... well, probe, the unit, is moving out across the map.
Would clear up quite a lot of things.
Yeah.
Stargate gonna be.
Do you know what's funny? I've never used
everything is funny.
I've never used the probe joke. When we were talking about probes in the game, and I was like, probe isn't even here.
Scarlett said nobody does that. Referring, of course, to the wall.
What? That it's not complete, or what?
The positioning.
Alright.
So it does confirm that's going to be a... Yeah, it's not a bad wall.
It was for denying surface area to the cybernetics core against Zerglings and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's the reasoning here.
And that ain't a bad reasoning. We're still just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Phoenix is just
I
trying
don't
to
think
figure
it's-
out where the Overlords are at.
Yeah. Because Scarlett wasn't really planning on being aggressive at the beginning of the game here anyway, that much. It's like, nobody does that. It's like, yeah, everybody does that. This is what you get a Phoenix for. You kill Overlords. Warp, not Warpism, the other thing. Kind of Warpism. Oracle.
What kind of Warpism? In what sense?
The flying units that look like kind of the same thing.
Right.
It's kind of like a warp prism looking thing. It's got a mix between a warp prism and a void ray.
Well, I guess.
Right? How much?
I just
Scarlett
don't really
does
feel
have
like
Fukui
arguing the point.
and spores. She does have spores in all the bases though. Does manage to get one warp, no, not warp prism. The other one. Not adept. My brain is mush. Oracle. That's managed to get one of the oracles, but Probe is circling to try and get some damage with that because that's a pretty big loss to take for no damage.
Absolutely. Scarlett rather, has a pretty good mobile defense right now. If you just look at this creep spread, that is something that she is quite known for. And with this spread, the queens can just go into an area for defense pretty easy. Scarlett is still committed to Overlord spotting, which is not really working out too well when Phoenix is on the prowl.
Yaku, look at the butt. Look at the butt. We have a butt. It's a butt.
That we
It's a
do.
butt. Queens are congregating around the butt.
You know what? When you do have the butt coming up, it's a good thing that Probe has been denying these Overlords quite a bit. Scarlett,
Yeah.
thinking, is not looking to rely on the Overlords for vision. As we
no,
see
she's going to
now,
reinforce. But she
that
surrounds the
does
going
not
down,
even try to
down
hide
as
it.
well. The Zealots are not aided by the shield battery anymore because it's depleted.
This is an absolute
wings are coming
power
out. There's a
move
chance
from
of Jesus.
Scarlett, man.
Yeah.
And this is just about going to be it. So many probes have
GG
gone
is
down.
called.
GG is called. Scarlett just finding a single vulnerability and going straight for it.
Mm-hmm.
Little offended, I think Scarlett was. That was her response. That was her response to Probe doing something that nobody does.
Yeah.
Like, how dare you? I'm gonna show
dare
you.
defend against my Zerglings.
We're still trying to figure out what Scarlett was referring to, by the way.
Yeah, I think she was just getting ready. She wanted to deny the Cybercore or something, and it was positioned in a way where she wouldn't get enough surface area.
That does definitely make quite a bit of sense here.
Which I don't know, because she wasn't exactly going for Zerglings yet, but maybe she was planning on it later on. I don't know. But yeah, but when in doubt, Nidus.
That's
It's the
that's
Dark
how you
Templar
assert your
of Zerg.
dominance.
It's a DT Shrine of Zerg.
In a way. And much like DTs, sometimes you want to be sneaky with them. Sometimes you don't even care. Just go right on in.
Ooh, I like Probe's banner there. It's like a Protoss holding a
It's Zeratul.
Hydralisk skull.
Yeah.
Zeratul holding a Hydralisk skull. Pretty cool. What am I doing? Oh.
Are you okay? Sounds like you're
trying to
struggling a
switch.
little bit.
I was trying to switch the players, the position of the players, the colors. But then I was like, my brain was like, wait, who's up, who's down, who's up, who's down, who's up, and I got into a brain lock. Who do I want up? Who do I want down? It's very confusing. The maps where both players are like
You say latitude.
in a horizontal equilibrium. Alright, everyone. Speaking of horizontal equilibrium, welcome to the Golden Wall, the wall which keeps you on Gold League. You know, otherwise known as not expanding. We're in the southwest corner of the map. Currently teamless, it is our red Zerg who's currently up 1 in its best of 3 series. Give it up for the one, the only, the red menace. It's Scarlett.
That is a first, I think.
And in the southeast corner of the map, representing Legacy Esports, the blue Protoss Australian alien, it is Probe. Should say an Australian alien.
An Australasian?
Yeah. Because Light is the original Australian alien.
I ain't jumping on that. That's definitely probably the first time I've heard Scarlett referred to as the Red Menace, but I like that.
Yeah.
It's a pretty intimidating name.
She usually plays the red color.
Well,
she's Scarlett, you know.
Scarlett
is
for reasons that should be obvious to most.
Yeah, for branding reasons. For those who don't know, Scarlett is a shade of color, a shade of red.
What? Really?
Made from. You didn't know that.
I thought it was
I'm not
just
sure if you're
like
joking or
the
not.
name of a supervillain.
No, Scarlett. Is a traditional
Rouge.
shade of red.
Man,
Let's wiki that shit because
I
gotta
decided to be
educate.
like Scarlet Rouge. You know, that kind of name. While Steel is doing that, I shall bring into attention the fact that
Scarlett
is going
a
for
brilliant
that
red color.
Stargate once again.
Scarlet is the color of the Mountie uniforms, and also the Chinese flag.
So, like, not really red.
No, it's pretty damn red. For many centuries,
not
this was
really
the red.
red.
Yet. It was like
Yeah, but
the
it's kind
most
of
red
orangish.
Yeah, actually, it's traditionally red and orange were the same color. There was no differentiation because all the red colors eventually kind of faded into what we know now as orange. So they just referred to orange as red. Red was orange. Orange was red. That's what I'm saying.
Team Orange
Yeah?
Red?
Did you know that? You didn't know that? You didn't even know that Scarlet was red.
Team Orange Red?
Dingus.
I thought it was just, I thought you just took it from Scarlet Rouge.
The Singaporean
Super villain.
education system striking once more.
The Scarlet Rouge.
Scarlet has opened up and taking the pocket base, kind of pocket base, but Probe is going for a very early.
She's behind the wall.
We missed the fleet beacon that Probe was going for. Talking about the red menace, this is the golden menace.
And it is.
Double Stargate.
And that's an early carrier.
That is. What is
That's-
Probe doing?
Probe is doing the Bwisk special.
No, I want
This is
to.
the Bwisk special. This is something that Bwisk
Is Scarlett's
has
is Scarlett
mentioned quite a bit.
streaming? Is Scarlett? I want to see her face when she finds this out. I know Probe is streaming right now.
Which is always something that
No,
the players can do, but it's at their own risk. You're not allowed to stream snipe, but there's always that chance that you'll get it.
Yeah, so at least I want to see Probe's face when. Oh, he's wearing bunny ears. The headphones with the bunny ears. I
That's
like
our
Probe.
Probe.
He's such a character. And he's getting glaived. It's glaived.
It's glaive carriers, because why
Glaive
not?
carrier,
You thought
yeah.
Phoenix Adept? That is so 2016.
So yeah, Yaku. Probe is
Carrier
going with,
Adepts.
Glaive carrier, yeah, no, Glaive Adept carrier. It's a very standard build, so Scarlett definitely knows what to do against us. She's very prepared. Yeah. Speaking
Well,
of which,
she's got
she's
a lot
getting
of
a Spire.
queens.
Again, she hasn't scouted anything in the main. She knows nothing about this.
No, she
She may
does not.
suspect
And I'm a little
because
worried that this is going to be Mutalisks.
She may suspect because this probe hasn't been harassing.
It could be. She definitely suspects that something is coming up, but Scarlett does like going Mutalisks in general.
Yeah.
Which can be a little bit of an issue when you're going up against carriers.
Alright,
Already two with full interceptors.
Four carriers are coming up. Just yet 2 more are being ready. Probe is prepared to show them.
And here come the carriers. Probe is gonna march across the map. Scarlett, it's a good thing that she didn't produce anything yet when it comes to their flyer base, because now she knows. She knows it has to be corruptors. And this is a lot of units. Okay. Describe the face to me, Steel, our special correspondent down in the Twitch field.
No, Probe is super like concentrating on his game right now. He's like, yeah, showing no emotion, only carriers.
6 corruptors are going to be on the way from Scarlett, and
carriers.
I gotta tell you, Seal, once these corruptors finish, I think it will definitely look very worrisome right now for Probe. Because it's just 4 naked carriers. If Scarlett target fires them down, like she's looking to do here. But one thing about carriers is they are kiteable. One of these carriers does go down.
That was one.
And this is a scenario where Probe cannot afford to lose a single carrier. They are so expensive.
So expensive. That's just most of his army supply, or like damage potential is in those.
I think we should
the adepts and the sentries to keep units away from the carriers. Which is not going to work against corruption.
I think we should be seeing a switch into Void Rays pretty soon. But for now, Probe is just macroing. He's just expanding. He's getting to space, and that's not really the best thing that he should be focusing on. Little unfortunate with the all-army hotkey there, and he is going to lose this base. Not even going to be able to cancel it. That base just finished, and now it's down. This is not looking good at all. But Scarlett is fighting in the battery range.
And this is why you never make carriers.
You didn't commit to the air, Probe. You took a half measure.
No half measure.
You gotta commit, Probe. You can't take a half measure.
Not he's wearing cat ears, not bunny ears.
Somehow I feel that's even worse.
No, it's just like headphones with pink headphones with pink bunny ears. Not bunny ears, cat ears. I'm saying bunny ears because I'm an idiot, but it's cat ears.
Alright, well, Probe is gonna try to do something with this army now, and I don't really like his chances, Steel. This is a very desperate move out. He lost his third base, and he has to do some kind of damage. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to get it. The Guardian Shield does pop up, but it doesn't really help that much when there are that many corruptors.
I think it's the corruptors are
all of the Sky Army is down. It is not looking well.
Yeah, no. I mean, Tempests.
Yeah, Tempest would be just an overall good unit for PvZ. Void Rays would work pretty well, but carriers? I don't know, Jim.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Scarlett is getting into the natural as well.
One Stalker. Yeah, it takes out a Corruptor. Yeah. But now look at this. Ooh, nice force field usage from Probe.
Yeah, but once
just about set up a defense
force field energy. He did.
It's basically what happened right now is Probe went on stasis. GG is called.
Yeah.
It's basically like triggering a stasis ward.
Yeah.
And the only thing I have to say is, why?
I don't know. Maybe he wants to go to sleep. I don't know. He's tired of life. Maybe he thought like he could somehow trigger Scarlett and be like, this is bullshit proto stuff. But no, she responded. She already had the Spire.
Yeah, she didn't make a decision yet.
And again,
moved out
not as a
just
response to
before,
this. She didn't get the Spire as a response. She just got the Spire because
in general. And there was
Scarlett,
a chance
she gets the
that
Spire.
And there was a chance that Scarlett might have gone for Mutalisks, which would definitely have helped Probe a lot, but he, I think, maybe mistimed his move out quite a bit, and so Scarlett had the time to get the Corruptors, didn't commit to an air unit just yet, and had the time to respond.
Yeah. I wonder if Probe kind of waited a little bit longer with revealing the carriers. Maybe if it will, would have produced a more favorable result, because then Scarlett would have gotten Mutalisk, which are not the best against carriers, or she had committed to other resources. But like the timing of when he revealed the carriers were just like Scarlett just had at the right time, enough time to get exactly what needs to be. And she didn't even get a lot of Corruptors. She just got enough to deal with what number of carriers Probe had.
I think when it comes down to it,
the ground army to deal with Probe's ground army.
Yeah, I think when it comes down to it, Probe would have done better if he committed to the Golden Armada. But instead, just thought, I'll get 4 carriers, I'll get my ground army, I'll move out across the map.
Alright, so Scarlet versus Parting is going to be in the next match here. We're going into the semi-finals.
Ooh. Getting a new ZvP coming in here hot. But we don't actually have confirmation of whether that will start just yet. They
Zest is waiting for sort of in Gym Rising.
Yep. The ending of that.